Hey, I wanted to share something with you today about what I stopped doing to feel more like myself. It's funny. Sometimes we get so caught up in routines and obligations and people's expectations that we forget who we are. Or at least we forget the version of ourselves that feels light, free, and authentic. For me, it started with noticing little things, things that made me tense, anxious, or drained. And I realized I didn't have to keep doing that. One of the first things I stopped doing was people pleasing. I used to say yes to everything because I wanted to be liked or helpful or maybe just needed. But I noticed that every time I said yes when I wanted to say no, I felt smaller, less me. So I started saying no, gently, quietly, without over explaining. And the more I did that, the lighter I felt. Like I was taking back little pieces of myself I'd forgotten that I had. Another thing I stopped was chasing perfection. Oh, perfection, that sneaky little thief of joy. I used to think that if I didn't do everything flawlessly at first, if I didn't look perfect, act perfect, perform perfect, I wasn't enough. But over time, I realized perfection wasn't making me happy. It was making me exhausted. So I stopped trying to fit that mold. I stopped beating myself up over tiny mistakes, and somehow the real me started showing up. Messy, imperfect, but alive. I also stopped comparing myself to others. This one took a while. Social media doesn't make it easy, does it? It's so easy to scroll and think, why isn't my life like that? Why am I behind? I started noticing when I did it, catching myself mid-thought, and I gently shifted. Instead of comparing, I started appreciating my own journey, my own pace. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being fully me. And there were other things too. Like I stopped holding on to grudges that only weighed me down. I stopped overcommitting when I didn't have the energy. I even stopped chasing things that didn't spark joy just because they were expected of me. And do you know what happened? Little by little, I felt lighter, clearer, like myself again. Not the perfect me or the people pleasing me, but the real me. The real messy whole me. It's not like everything magically became easy. Sometimes guilt came back. Sometimes I catch myself slipping into old patterns. But now I notice, I pause, I breathe, I remind myself I didn't have to do things that dim my light. And the beautiful thing is, the more I let go of what doesn't serve me, the more space I have to show up fully. For myself, for the people I truly care about, for life. So today, maybe you take a little moment and ask yourself, what am I holding on to that's really not mine? What am I doing because I feel obligated, not because it feels right? Maybe there's one small thing you can stop doing today, just one, and notice how it feels, how your energy shifts, how a little more of you starts to come back, because you deserve to feel like yourself, fully, completely, even in the messy, imperfect moments. Thanks for sitting with me today for a few quiet minutes. I hope it leaves you feeling a little lighter, a little more you. And if nothing else, take a deep breath and remember, you are allowed to let go. You are allowed to be yourself. Hit the like and the subscribe button below, and I will see you in the next video.